lost soul, may this night bless you, and may the moonlight guide your steps home. Let the sound of your existence welcome the curiosity of those hidden in the shadows. Who's there, she asks. There are a lot of words to describe me, human, but only a few that could make you understand. I'm the whispers that hide in the wind. I'm the darkness that awaits you every time you close your eyes to sleep. I am the ruler of the darkness, and the punishment of all the fools who disrespect the moon. And today, dear human, I am the best and worst company you could have asked for. Oh, don't be scared. I'm not going to hurt you if you behave. Oh, how insolent. I'm not going to steal anything from you, other than a little of your time. If I wanted to cast any kind of torment on you, you would be hanging from the antenna of some building right now, or lost in the depths of a forest, with only your slow mind to keep you company. You should be more grateful that I'm not like those idiots of my ancestors. Don't be impatient. Now get on that bench. No, the other one on your left. Yes, that's the one. Do you really think you're in a position to refuse? Take a look around you, dear human. Don't you notice that this isn't the path you usually walk? The path you were passing through has completely vanished. There aren't any street lights, but everything around you is surprisingly clear. Now look beyond your pointy nose. See how there's nothing? Yes, that's right, it's just you, me, and the beautiful moon here. Oh, and that bench. You're finally using that brain of yours. How does it feel, dear human, to truly see again after so long? Come on, I've been watching you for almost a year now. A poor, pathetic human, stuck in a routine that offers nothing but empty sighs and boring days that seem to go on forever. It's like looking at an old painting that never had any color in it that could fade over time. You seem like just the shell of what a person should be. You're not even going to pretend to be offended. Just as I thought, we have a lot of work to do, so please have a seat. Come on, stop looking around. No one is going to interrupt us here. That's it. This isn't going to work if you're so nervous. How about I answer 3 questions for you? Yes, I'm serious. But there goes your first question. Take your time. Who am I? You thought it was already clear that I'm not something you can understand. But I suppose talking to the wind and the darkness isn't exactly pleasant in that case. Boo! Not that it was a real good scary face. Oh, come on, relax. I already told you I wouldn't do anything bad to you. Beautiful, please. Beautiful as an understatement. At least you could compare my pale skin to the glow of the moon shining upon us, It's right there. You could talk about how my crimson lips resemble the color of fresh blood, or how my eyes seem to swallow the light through those black pupils. But those would be words that over time have been destroyed after getting stuck again and again in the throats of my spectators. Only faded letters lacking meaning would reach my ears. So let's bear the words from being wasted like that and ask a third question already. Finally a good question. What do I want? What do you think? No, it's not blood. No, it's not your soul either. What would I do with that? You're not even a magical creature. Company. Why do you think I would see company in a human with no aspirations instead? of relaxing and enjoying the company of the moon. Don't you think that you rate yourself too high to be just a regular employee at some crappy company? Oh, don't feel bad. It was a sincere question. The truth is, I'm looking to help a lonely woman tonight. Of course, that me. Mm, of course, I mean you. Silly. Now stop asking obvious questions. Oh, well, need more than one night just to introduce each other. My name is Luke, and as you may have noticed by my attire and my sharp fangs, I am what you would call a vampire. Hey, that's a pretty cool description of us. There are tons of depictions of us. So how can it be that the only one that comes to your mind is blood-sucking demons straight out of hell? Oh, you broke my poor little heart. So maybe I'll have to take a little of your blood as revenge. I'm just kidding. I'm not a wild animal. But we sure have a complicated history with your kind. Although you can't just make accusations like that. Other masturbant vampires might take offense and use dark arts to torment you. It seems like everything I say scares you. It's a pretty funny sight, but it goes against my goal for today. So let me ask you, dear human, how are you feeling tonight? No rushed answers. No half-truths. Don't forget that it's just you and me here. You don't have to worry about your family or friends, much less about enemies. You can talk to yourself and think of me as just a shadow with a very keen ear. Hmm, hmm, I see. No wonder you look so tired today. It sounds like it was a terrible day. And your boss, oh yeah, how can he say things like that when it was obviously your coworker's fault? I'm telling you, these days everyone gets a promotion, except the ones that do a good job. However, you didn't answer my question, so I'll ask again. How are you feeling right now? Hmm. I'll take your silence for answer, and I'll change the question. If you had to describe your life in a single word, what would it be? Boring. And are you satisfied with that, dear human? Or you can feel how with each passing day, a part of your soul fades away. As I said before, I've been watching you for a while, and unlike you, my eyes are able to see far beyond what's right in front of me. What I can't quite figure out is how long this mountain of regrets has been building up. Did it have something to do with your childhood? Maybe it was one of your parents' fault. Or maybe a close friend who suddenly moved away. A romance that never really started. Hmm. I want you to look deeply into my eyes, just like that. I want you to search for your reflection in them. It doesn't matter if all you see is darkness. Just keep looking. Got it? It's exhausting deeply rooted in your soul. You could say it's part of you as a heat, as hunger or sleep. I can see how it took shape through a series of different experiences, some more terrible than others, but all with sadness as the common ground. You were just a kid, but you had to put up with lies, scoldings that weren't fair to you. I can see that sometimes you try to stand up for yourself, but you never managed to win. The only way to deal with it was to learn to keep your head down and accept whatever they threw at you, isn't that right? Oh, don't worry. You don't need to answer. Come here. You can rest your head against my shoulder. From that moment on, you felt that the only way to fit in with the rest of the people was to play along with their behavior, laughing when they told you a bad joke, playing with them when they invited you, and getting angry when they frowned at anything little. But you never felt like they saw you as a friend, because you didn't see them that way either. You never learned how to form relationships. How could you, when all you knew was to nod and bow your head? Oh, poor human. The way your people structure the society has changed so little over all these years. I would like to believe it's because the system is good and strong, but tonight there are no lies to use as decorations. What was the next big regret in your life, dear human? Ah, romance. No, it never got that far, did it? It was more of a light that was different from the others, slightly brighter and a little more warm. It caught your attention like the smell of a feast after being lost in the woods for weeks, like someone who had lived in a cave her whole life. You tried to look directly at the sun. You didn't understand his trust or the way he flipped his hair. Every time you spoke to him, you thought his gaze was only looking for flaws in you, and that he was just being nicer than others before, forcing you to comply with his desires. Oh, take it easy. Don't worry. I never get to think so sad. You can call yourself a coward for running away from him. After all, no one ever thought, no one ever taught you what courage was. You don't have to hold back those tears. I bet you don't remember the last time you felt alive enough to cry. Give your sorrows to the moon. She's an excellent listener. Do you want me to keep going? Although there doesn't seem to be any major events ahead. You finished the studies with average grades, got a job with a salary just above the minimum. You've been exploited for several years, but you never had the courage to quit. And look at you now, a person who doesn't feel like one. I always believed that one of the core aspects of being human was the indomitable spirit to keep moving forward, to face whatever the heavens might throw at you, and to take the next step. But every now and then, someone like you shows up. Humans who have been neglected by their own people and forced to bear misfortunes that should fall only on the greatest sinners, because loneliness and silence are too great of a burden for any human to bear. Many years ago I vowed to myself that I would reach out to those in need, for I could not bear the pain of seeing such beautiful souls slowly fade away without ever knowing happiness. And today, just on a whim, you're the one I've chosen. Today in this small clearing surrounded by darkness and moonlight, you're the protagonist of the story. So tell me, if you could change one thing, just one thing, what would it be? You would like to know what happiness feels like. Then I have some news for you, because I, the great Luke, will conjure all my power and kindness upon you to grant your wish, with the moon as my witness, and the blood of my ancestors as proof. I ask you this: would you like to be my friend? Oh, why are you laughing? I just cut upon the blood of my ancestors to make an oath, and you're laughing. I can't believe it. Oh, I feel my face burning from embarrassment, almost as if my heart has started beating again. But I could say the same about you. I like that look on your face. It means it's not too late to teach you what it means to be human and how to live. Oh, what would you like to do first, my friend? Do you want us to fly for the night sky? Would you rather I teach you dark arts so you can move the road with your mind? Or maybe you want me to teach you the customs of the vampires? You'd rather go home and sleep. That's a wonderful decision. I guess this guy gave you was enough to make you lose a couple of pounds just from cold sweat. In that case, we better start walking, since your house isn't exactly close. And don't worry about tomorrow. Before I came over, I hypnotized everyone at your work, so don't think you're on vacation. Paid vacation, obviously. You don't have to thank me. It would be a waste if we could only see each other at night. Now the sun isn't a problem either. I have enough coat to cover myself. I'm already thinking about all the things we can do. I can show you the purple blood ice cream. And we can go bother the fairies in the eastern forest. Oh, and I think my family's going to throw a birthday party soon. I have some uncles who are incredibly funny. You're going to love them. Oh, too much. It's okay. We can also just stay at your house and watch a movie. If you want, we can watch one about vampires, and I'll tell you which parts are true and which are just nonsense. Sounds nice? Excellent. You don't have to worry. From now on, I promise the days will be much warmer. And even when the storm comes knocking at your door, I'll be there to shelter you. It's a promise. Hey, don't get carried away. It's still way too early for me to drink your blood. That's super intimate. You're right. Who knows what the future holds? But whatever may come, you won't be alone anymore, my friend. Your face really looks a lot better with a smile on it.